Are you one of the 27 million small businesses in America that aren't eligible for traditional bank funding? Well, you're not alone. There's more than 30 million small businesses in America, and 90% of them can't qualify for a loan from a traditional bank. Why? Because the bank needs collateral to secure the loan in the same amount that's borrowed. So if the business borrows $200,000, the bank wants $200,000 in collateral. And most businesses don't own the building that they're in. They're leasing their space. So they don't have enough collateral to put up against the loan that they're trying to borrow from the bank. So this leaves 90% of small businesses unable to get funding from traditional banks. So what is a business who's trying to grow and trying to expand supposed to do? How are they supposed to fund new inventory? How are they supposed to expand and go to a bigger space? How are they supposed to come up with the additional capital? All they can do is grow really, really slowly if they can't get any financing from anywhere. So there is a solution. It's called alternative capital. And this was created exactly for this problem. Why is it solution? First of all, there's no collateral required. So it solves the problem of the bank saying no to 90% of the small businesses. That's why they can't get lending. Most of the businesses can't get lending because of collateral. This does not require collateral. So what does it require? It's based on revenue. Funding is based on the lowest amount of the last 3 months' revenue. The minimum is $15,000 a month. We like to see businesses that have $50,000 a month or more, but minimum $15,000 a month. There is no restrictions on how the money is used. You can use it on anything you want. It's not part of the application process. You can use it for whatever. It's a simple 5-minute online application. All you have to do is upload 3 months worth of your business bank statements. It does have to be a business bank account. It cannot be a personal account. You can't be running a business and it going into a personal account and use that. It has to actually be a business bank account at the bank. So you upload 3 months worth of business bank accounts, driver's license of the business owner, and also a voided check of where you want the money to be sent. I would suggest if you are watching this on your mobile phone or watching this on the TV, that you use the share link at the bottom of this video and you share it to your email. Send yourself a link to this email, then go to your computer and open it up on your computer. Then you'll have it and you can upload on your computer your bank statements. Go to your bank, download your statements, upload it from there. It's way easier to do on your computer than trying to figure it out on your mobile phone. Now, next thing. Sorry, got confused. It's a simple 5-minute application online. We fund the money in 1 to 3 business days, unlike a bank. So if you need access to cash really quickly, we can do that. This allows businesses to take advantage of time-sensitive discounts you might have to buy inventory or products you need in the manufacturing process. We had one client who could get something like 60% off the normal wholesale price he was usually paying, but he had to buy it within 2 days. And he needed $250,000 in 2 days. So called up, said, hey, is this something we can do? And the funding's based on revenue, right? Well, his business supported that amount of revenue. He was able to get $250,000, bought his inventory at 60% off. He made a ton of profit on that batch of manufacturing that he made because he got his pricing so cheap on that batch. So sometimes deals like that come along, but you have to act quickly and you need to have a way to access the cash immediately. So we're able to help you with that. So take a moment right now, subscribe to the channel because you might not need any money right now, but you might in the future. And then you're like, I don't know where I heard that lady talking about this and I don't know how to find her again. So subscribe to the channel, send it to your email, share it to your email, and then you can find me again. Simple as that. So one of the best things about what I do is I'm an independent broker, which means I don't work with just one funding company. I work with a bunch of funding companies, and the one who benefits from that is actually you because you get the best offer for your business. One company may not always have the best terms for a specific type of business that month. Like maybe they're not going to lend to restaurants that month because maybe they lent to too many restaurants the past 3 months. And so now they're kind of taking a break from restaurants. But maybe another lender wants to lend to restaurants that month. So by being an independent broker, I can hook you up with offers from multiple providers and always connect you with the best offer. So that's what I like about being an independent broker. I'm not tied to just one funding provider. So when you use the link down in the description of my video, that's where you'll go to the information page. It should say my name at the top of the page. It'll say Agent Kimberly Laird, and then it'll tell you about everything, and you'll have a link to the application. It's one single 5-minute application. Then that gets sent out to the 20 of the best funding providers. So that's what makes it easy. You don't have to go to each of the providers yourself. We do all that hard work for you. You don't have to go search on the internet and try and figure out which lender is the best. We figure all that out for you. The lending team sends it out and comes back to you with what is the best offer. They come back and present to you the best offer. You normally will receive a phone call about this. If you've been approved, the lending team will call you. So just be ready to answer the phone from some number that you don't know who it is, because they may be calling you just to make sure you understand the terms. And then you can decide whether you want to accept it or not. So what type of business is alternative capital ideal for? Number one, a business that has strong revenue. These fundings are based on the lowest of the last 3 months revenue history, and you can expect to be approved for anywhere between 1/2 to 2 times your monthly revenue. Ideally, we'd like to see businesses with $50,000 per month in revenue. The minimum is $15,000 per month, but also we want to see businesses that are going to use the money to increase their revenue or increase their profits. This isn't a type of loan that's a bailout or you know to stash away for a rainy day. That's not what this type of loan is for. This funding is for you are going to take it and you're going to expand it. You're going to exponentially increase your revenue with this money. Number two, any business that's ready to expand their location so they can serve more customers or sell more products. So maybe they have one location now, but they want to open multiple locations. Number three, any business that has the opportunity to take advantage of buying inventory at a big discount that they're going to resell for increased profits. This is the example I talked about earlier. You have a very time-sensitive discount. You got to buy it in like 2 days or this week. The customer that needed $250,000 in 2 days, but that allowed him to get 60% off his normal wholesale cost. Well, he made way more profit on that batch of whatever he manufactured with that money. We can fund in 1 to 3 business days, so we can get the funds to you really quickly so you can take advantage of deals like that. Number four, any business that has a plan to grow their revenue, but they just need the capital to put the plan in motion. So maybe they want to expand their seating of their restaurant, which will allow them to seat 30% more customers and increase their revenue every single month by 30%. So they know if they add 30% more seating, their monthly revenue is going to go up by 30%. Or maybe the business takes appointments and they're booked out for 4 weeks solid. So they want to move to a larger location. But they need the money for the rent deposit. They need the money for first month's rent. They need the money to build out the space to meet their needs. But once they're in that space, they expect their monthly revenues to double. These are all good examples of who could use alternative capital to increase their revenue and profits. The reason it should only be used for revenue growing is because the repayment terms are short. It's a very short-term funding. and the cost is higher than a bank loan. But again, this funding is unsecured with no collateral, like the bank requires you to have collateral, and the funding is funded in 1 to 3 days, also unlike the bank. So we're trying to serve the market of businesses that the bank won't lend to, and we're taking the risk that the bank won't take. So that's why it's a higher cost. So the businesses need to have solid revenue coming in because the repayment schedule is either a daily repayment or weekly repayment, and it's automatic. They're automatic payments that are drawn out of your account daily or weekly. The terms of the repayment vary. It could be anywhere between 6 to 18 months. In some businesses, if you have revenue over 150,000 a month, you may be offered terms up to 24 months, but you'll probably be required to upload business tax returns to be offered those type of terms. So that's just a short synopsis of how alternative capital can help you grow your business. There's a link in the description for more information. I would encourage you again to subscribe because you may not need the funding now, but later you're not going to be able to find me again unless you subscribe or share it to your email. And then last thing, write some comments and tell me all about your business below. So put your business in the comments, tell me what you do. A little self-promotion is fine. Put your business in the comments. I wish best of luck to you. If you need funding, we're here. Thanks.